Hi guys, it's Sharon, and today I've got something a little bit different from you from the normal Plan With Me videos that you might be used to seeing to me on my channel. As well as doing planning and using wonderful stickers and keeping my day organised, the other thing that I like to do is to keep my memories and photographs in a system called Project Life. So for those of you who don't know, Project Life, what is it? Well, it's a pocket page system. I nearly got that out. Pocket page system for memory keeping. So basically it's a way of storing all of your photographs with journaling and lots of pretty cards and decoration in order that you get something that is a bit more explanatory than a normal photograph album. So what do you need if you want to Project Life? Well, you need your stickers, of course. You need photographs, and then you need some other bits and pieces. So Project Life is created by a lady called Becky Higgins, and it's a wonderful system. It makes memory keeping very, very simple. So first of all, most of the pages are stored in an albums. You can see I still haven't taken the label off this one. This is one of that I'm currently using. And basically there are very large albums, and they have what's called pocket pages in them. So without revealing any faces that I shouldn't do on here, this is the sort of system that you get. So each page is divided into different size pockets, normally 4x6 or 3x4, and they come in different configurations. So we've got some for vertical 4x6s, horizontal 3x4s, and the same the other way round. You can also get pockets for 6x12, which is just half scrapbooking size page, or you can get them with all this size, or for and lots of other different shapes and configurations. And basically what you do, they all come 3-ring binders. You can buy the page protectors, and then off you go. So in order to, how does that relate to my planning? Well, since I started Project Life, which was probably about 2012, I've always kept my photo log in the monthly part of my Erin Condren planner. So before I had stickers from Rachel, I had little camera stickers. So if you go through my planners, you will find that every occasion from my weekly that has an event where I've taken photos, or something I wanted to remember that has photos on, you'll find a little sticker, a camera sticker, in my monthly part of my planner, and a note as to what the event was. Now, the other reason that this makes planning or finding your photos really easy is because everything is labelled onto a date in the month, and so obviously when I go to my photographs, which I have copious amounts of on my computer, they are all labelled with the date and with what the event might be. So I can look back through my planner at any point and I can find what sort of event was going on, and then from there I can use it for my Project Life album. So it's a good record, a good way of keeping your photographs in a log, rather than trying to write them down. I've tried books and tried all sorts of things. You'll even find that I've got little stickers, camera stickers, in the middle of my weeklies when I'm organised, in order that that I can, if there's something extra, sometimes I use that if there's just an individual photograph that isn't a particular event, but something that I might want to go back to. So when I'm going through here for journaling or for events that have happened, I can find those as well. So as you see, this is one of Rachel's older kits. I really love these pretty colours. Lots of stickers on here. So obviously with my Project Life, there are a lot of pictures of my kids, other kids, family members, other people who might not want their photos shown online, and I quite understand that. So what I've actually done is I've mocked up my process for doing a Project Life, and I've used photographs that don't have people in and a blank page in my monthly to actually show you how I work. So where do we go from there? So if I take, I've used just January. You can see that January, Rachel has these lovely stickers now, which are on the, I have in my nice Ellie Beth sticker rate binder now. Now if you haven't seen these online, they are beautiful. They look beautiful online, and they are even more yummy in real life. They come with a set of stickers, there's a surprise, in order to label up your tabs, and they are perfect for putting all of your Elibeth stickers in. These are my older stickers, which in the format I have actually got them on these little tiny self-adhesive, I don't even know what you call them, doodads, so that you can put them into the folder. Rachel's new stickers are all in nice A5 sheets, and you can just punch holes in them and they sit nicely in here. So here I have my camera sheets. So I have new style icons. I have the old ones, which I absolutely love. As you can see, I bought several sheets of these and might just actually be hoarding them because they're some of my favourites. So when I have an event on during the week, a little sticker goes into the date and off we go. Let's just put that one to the side. So I've actually mocked up in July for the week that I'm going to use. So different events, little notes sometimes, and then I can work from there, find the photos that I want. I can go to my camera, I can print the photographs off, and I can put them into my Project Life folder. So where do I print my photos? Well, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can, these are some mock-ups of pages. These are actually from my real album, but this is a set of Dorothy costumes I did for a school last year, which I'm very proud of. So it's another one of my half-term and projects that I sometimes have to do. So there's several ways of printing photographs, and I've got a pile over here to show you. So basically you can print ordinary size photographs, 4x6s, and then if you go into the Project Life app, I have an iPhone, believe it's available for Android as well. I'll try and put a link down below somewhere. You can actually create little 4x6 or 3x4 cards which have journaling on, as well as the pictures that you want to include. So this is just a plain one, so there's just some instances where you can have a plain journaling card and a picture, or you can have several pictures, or you can, there are various different options for splitting up the photograph, and so you can add in all sorts of things. So with Project Life you can either put your photographs in just plain, you can create photographs with little sayings, little cards actually on them, and then have them printed out. This one is of my Malden, my little pocket Malden, which now has no rings and is a traveller's notebook, and you can basically split them up and make them into features. So all sorts of different things. There are Project Life kits for birthdays, for babies, boys, girls, schools. There's a mission set. I believe there's a Christian set as well, but I will check up on that. And these are all available either in cards that you can buy. The cards that you can buy are like this. So they come in little 3x4 cards. You can get sets anywhere from 600 cards down to about 40, and again they come in different sizes, so you've got 4x6 sizes and the little ones as well, and then you can use them in the layout. So that's what we do with photos. So I'm going to put that to one side for a minute, and I'm going to pick up what I've been mocking up from this week. So it's a bit of a jumble at the moment because it hasn't all been laid out. So basically I've gone for each day that I've got on in my planner, and I've found the photographs from my camera. I've picked two layouts. I've actually picked two different layouts. Normally I like to have facing pages the same, but I happen to have some of the photographs I wanted were actually in vertical format rather than horizontal format. So it's just one thing to be aware of if you're going to do this sort of thing, is how you take your photographs. I know quite a lot of us you don't always think about how you take your photographs when you do them at the time, but Project Life certainly makes you think about that. So basically I've picked out some cards, some photographs, and I'm going to put them all together. But the other thing I did was I picked out the end of one of my kits. One of the things that I find really useful is I have lots of different little stickers left on kits. Don't always get used in my planner. Sometimes I don't even have a need of them in my planner. And I've started using them to actually put notes and to bring some cohesion to my Project Life pages. So what I've done here, so this is my starting card. I normally have a starting card for the week which has the date on it, and this time I've picked a smaller card just to layer up with a a checklist card. Checklist cards, do we call those? The stickers that we've got with all the different... This really isn't working for this sticker, is it? So you can see the sticker I'm using anyway, so I would normally put little things on there. So I might put a note of what's going on during the week, or some little notes of things I want to remember. I've used some decorative bits and pieces from the kit, and basically all I will do is I will stick that down. I tend to use a tape runner because I just find it so much easier than glue, and you don't have to wait for it to dry. So basically I've stuck that down on there, that's got the date, and I pop it into the page next to the photograph. If I can get that in there. So basically that goes in here. So next thing is the photograph. I have a big thing with wasps and bees. I don't like them. For years they haven't liked me either. But last year I ended up with one on my hand. I look very happy. I probably wasn't very happy at the time, but it was an ideal opportunity to take a picture, and it's the sort of thing that you want to record in my Project Life album. So it's not just big events, but it's little things that happen that you want to remember, that you want to think, oh, that was really good. It's all those everyday tiny little life things. So I've used one of the tiny little stickers again with the camera on, just to jot the date down on here, so it adds something else rather than a plain photograph. I probably wanted a little bit of journaling on this one, so I'm going to take one of these stickers, and yes, I know some people don't like sticking stickers and things onto photographs, but I actually don't mind. I think if you're going to preserve them, you want the notes not falling off in the album. And I'm using a Pilot G2 for just my notes, so just a little bit of journaling on here. Managed to stay calm with what's on my hand. Okay, you can print the stickers if you want to, but I've just decided that I will handwrite them. I don't mind my handwriting. I also think that with Project Life, handwriting is part of me, so it tends to be what I do in my album. So that sticks in there. I've got lots of other bits and pieces. So for this day, so that was Monday, Bumblebee on hand. Bumblebee on hand. Bumblebee hand. So we've got that one. Then for on Monday, I had a funny little quote which I really liked, which I've printed out on my zinc printer and actually matted up with one of the date header stickers, so that it will starting to match, to pull all the photographs in again. They can look a bit disjointed if you don't have something that goes all the way through the kit. So I really like this saying. It says, I don't think I say it often enough, but I'm really grateful for my friends who live in my computer. I love that we can bond and be weird together and not even have to leave our houses or make ourselves sociably presentable. Now, if you're a planner or a scrapbooker or a project lifer or a crafter of any sort, I think that says it all. So that really just tickled me, so I thought I would add that into my pages for this week. So that goes in the middle, just matted it onto a little card, and off we go. Funny friends quote, chocolates. There's a picture of chocolates, which we had, my daughter Emily, it was the first set of chocolates that one of her friends had bought me, and I've actually got a wasp around my table now. Now, knowing that you've just seen how I am about bumblebees and wasps, I may just have to take a break for a second while I get rid of it. Okay, so when you're actually crafting in the conservatory and it's nice and sunny outside, but you hate wasps, one of the good things to have is one of these. Right, I shall leave that to one side. So anyway, picture of chocolates, much nicer than wasps. So again, I put a little sticker on the front, just one of the half boxes with a tiny little flag, layered them up. One of the great things if you've got bits and pieces left from these kits is that they are great for layering, so you can create all sorts of other things you might not think of when you're in your planner, but when you come to put them on photographs, it makes it a lot easier. So again, I've layered up this one, just an ordinary journaling card. I've taken a date header, which I didn't actually have a date left for because I'd used it up here, and a little meal planner sticker, tiny little flag, checkboxes, and one of the ombre lists, the one with the pattern on the back, just again so that it starts to match all the colours through, and tuck it in there. I will fill that in later, but I don't fill it. I tend to put everything together and then go back and do my journaling. I do have quite a lot of journaling to go back and do, but at least my pages are done. So that was Fun Friends quote, chocolates, Tuesday, notes and journaling, and we had a dance show. So again, I've printed a small photograph. The rest of the photograph was immaterial really, and decided I didn't want it, but my daughter has a habit of me only being able to see her feet in things. She's got lovely feet, I don't mind, but sometimes it would be nice to see the rest of her. But in this particular one, the only thing I could get from the tap numbers was actually feet. So again, I've layered it up, a little today sticker, tiny little bit of journaling to explain what actually was going on, sticker, and again, another date header. These, I must admit, I don't always use these on my planner. To actually be able to use them in here to keep a week together, it's really nice, so they don't go to waste. So I'm going to pop that in the middle, I think, underneath there. And then I've got a couple of just blank cards. It's quite nice not to have to journal on everything, so I've picked some blank ones, or blank with a little saying on, to go into these as well. So again, they just slot in round the back. And another rainbow one. I picked rainbow ones this week. Rainbows, butterflies, it just seemed to fit somehow. So again, and that's really the first page, and it is really easy. So if you want a nice way, we all have photographs, they're on our phone. We don't always print them out, but it's just a really nice way of being able to put them into an album so that you can go back and you can have a look at them, you can pass them on to something else. My kids, when they were little, Emily used to sit in the middle of the bed surrounded by my Project Life albums, and she used to sit there quietly for ages just looking through and asking questions, and it's really, really good. So that's one side. I'm just going to do the other side now. Again, I have got a mixture on this page. So as I was saying before, I've gone into the Project Life app with these, and I've added two photos together. It's really, really easy to do. You can slot the photographs in, you can add in journaling card on the side, and again, I'm using the date headers on here because it's a very plain photograph. I don't really want a lot of journaling or anything on it, but the little date sticker, again, it's pulling the second page through to the first page, and it really just looks very nice. So I'll put that there. Second one, this was my birthday trip to Kingston last year. I went to Kiki K. There's a surprise. Nice notebook I had from that, but again, a nice little picture. And I've added a little bit of matting from one of the Project Life cards that I had. I've cut it up just to stick it on the back. Another half box which I can write on. And these little, again, these little tiny headers I don't always use. I find I've got quite a lot left. And they're really, really good for this sort of thing, just because they're small enough that they can add a feature, but don't tend to get in the way. So those two pictures look nice on the top. Then I've got some other pictures. We went to Cambridge last year. So what I've done with this one, these pockets on this side are small 3x4s, but this photograph was a 4x6, and I really wanted it in the middle, so I've cut it in half. It's one of those things, again, cutting photos and writing on photos can make you feel a bit uncomfortable, but I just thought, no, I really want it to go in the middle there, and so both halves of the photograph can go in there. Just if you do buy Project Life folders, obviously, because these are full 12x12, but because they are stitched in the middle, you do find that as you work your way across here, this pocket on the end, just a warning, is always a little bit smaller than a 3x4. I've been caught so many times where I've had to extra trim the photograph to go in the end there. You'll probably see, and I'm probably going to find that my journaling card is not going to fit now, but so these are 3x4, definitely these three, and this one tends to be smaller. So let's just see. If I'm proved right, I'll have to go and get the trimmer, and oh, it's a tight squeeze, but it's going to go in. So you tend to find that, just be aware that you might know that a little bit trimmer. So again, journaling card, same sort of colours. I've pulled it together. We've got rainbows going all the way through. The nice thing about the Project Life kits, when they come, the core kits, is everything matches. You can pick up any of the cards and they will all go together on a layout. They're designed so that they fit. You don't really have to think about it. It's really so that you can use a pen, photographs and the cards. You don't have to use anything else with it. I love putting stickers on. It's just another way of being creative. So here's another card that I did in the app. So picture of my daughter. We went to a Give It a Go orchestra day, I've gone back to playing the flute after years and years and years of not playing. My daughter's a semi-professional musician as well as being at school. She plays for other schools' bands and things, and she's very, very patient, but it was great fun. I got to play things that I haven't done for ages, so it was a really good day. And then this time for the 4x6, I've used a 3x4 card. I took a picture from, I will have to say, I don't know whose, I meant to put on, I've probably written it on the back as to whose Bible journaling this was, that really just sang out to me that day, and I haven't, so I apologise. If it belongs to you, please let me know. Thank you very much. I will see if I can find out. But that, again, I've used 2 cards. I've layered a 3x4 card over the top of another one, and again, I've used, these little quarter boxes are absolutely brilliant for writing dates and layering up, and just so much easier than trying to write on other things. So there we go. So, and that essentially is Project Life. When you have finished, you end up with a layer like this. Sometimes I've got a really busy week and it takes 4 or 5 pages. Sometimes I can go 2 or 3 weeks and just do a double spread. You can also get small ones that go in the middle if you want to add things in. But it's really nice. You put it in an album and you go back and you look, and sometimes it's nice looking through other people's albums as well, because there's explanation with the photographs and you can see how they think about things. So it's something I really love doing. So what else have I forgotten to tell you? I think that's probably about it. As I say, I have always used, you can see them, yeah? I'm out of shot. Always use the little stickers, the camera stickers in my monthlies to help me find my photographs. I've used them in the middle of the weekly layouts as well. It's great at using the ends of kit like this. The nice thing about this is I can do a week or 2 weeks out of a kit. This was a full kit, and I know we've gone to collections, but I'll still have things left from those. And you can actually make your layouts, and you can pull together a month with Project Life and the layouts. So this, I have one of these for each year, and then it goes with my Project Life albums. So it means that I could actually go through and match my layouts in here to my layouts on Project Life, which is really good. But it's a great way to use up all the ends of kits, and there's loads, but these little boxes are just the right size, especially for the 3x4 cards. So who do I use? The other good thing you can do in the app is you can put 3x4 photographs, 2 to a 4x6, and actually load them up to whatever photo provider you use. I use TruePrint because I find that the colours have been really, really good for me. Their customer services is great as well, but there are lots out there. It just depends how many you print and what you want to do. And I think that's really, really it. If you've got any questions, obviously either leave them down below or come and find me in the Ellie Beth Facebook group and I can answer those for you. If you're new to Project Life and it all seems a bit overwhelming, then just shout. If you've done it for a while, hope maybe I've given you some ideas, and please share your tips as well, because it's, as I say, it's a great way to put your photographs together and to be able to go back and look at them, because memory wise, as we get older, we can't always remember what it was, and it's nice not to look at a photograph and think, I wonder where that was, or I wonder what was going on at the time. So very often I have more journaling in here. I will go back and do that. But there we go, and I hope you enjoyed that look through Project Life meets Ellie Beth. I think that's going to be a wonderful relationship for me for quite a while. So thank you, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.